I read the series and fell in love with it. The characters were so strong. I think I particularly fell in love with the character of Bill and Belinda. And Belinda, for me, was a character that I thought would be incredibly challenging, but a very sort of deep and rewarding character to play. And as a woman, to play a woman in that time, 1897, 1898, who's as young as she is, who has achieved as much as she's achieved in that era, was just outstanding. And the fact that this is a real woman, you know. And when I started to research her and read about her life, I was just so impressed. And I think it's a story that you want to retell because it's empowering and it's strong and she's feminine and sexy, but she's, you know, driven and intelligent and present and connected, and, you know, she's a real businesswoman, but at the same time she has a heart.
And a vulnerability.
And a vulnerability, but she's kind of complex in that way as well. There's a lot of things that sit below the surface, you know, sort of her warm heart and her vulnerabilities and her sensitivities, but on the outside she's quite tough and quite strong, and she does great business. And, you know, even there's a lot of stuff obviously we don't see in the series and things that are slightly bent to sort of make a story, but in real life, you know, she moved from Ireland with her parents when she was quite young, and at 13 she set off and started working. And by the age of 16 was making her own money, and then opened a restaurant in New York, and opened a clothes store, and then moved again and opened a restaurant, another place, Juneau, outside of Dawson, a restaurant there, and then came here as it was starting to prosper. And not only set up, you know, the restaurant, but had a loan shop and then a lumber mill, and it's just amazing, you know. It's an incredible woman.